Yo, what's up, guys? Just gonna show you some mastering work today. Basically, yeah, I just got my new album just dropped basically today. Did that with Kame B. Rai. He basically made all the beats. It was kind of the first album I kind of just rapped on. It was a little different because I normally make it like every beat for the last like 10 years for my own projects and stuff. So it was kind of like honestly, it's a nice experience. Even though I made the album like 3-4 years ago, but I found it laying around and I was like, what? Why the fuck did I not drop this? But basically, yeah. This today I'm gonna just show you kind of more like my newer project I'm working on from Brando. It's my alter ego type thing, but basically, just gonna do some mastering work with that. The album that's coming out is called Sounds and Scapes. Blossom and Anguish was the one that dropped today. But Sounds and Scapes going to be really kind of more experimental, has some hip hop vibes in there. Made it all from the Micro Freak and kind of merged. My whole goal was this album was to merge synth work with samples, but the samples I don't want you guys to know because I did some finagling with them to the point where like I don't even think AI could fucking figure it out, to be honest. But yeah, that's my little secret right there for you guys. And then basically let me just kind of get started and stuff. I got my iPhone set up for whenever I'm going to be hitting my mastering chain and stuff through my new analog gear. But yeah, that's going to be right there. I'm going to pop it up as soon as I'm kind of sending stuff that way. But first I need to find kind of like, I got some mastered works already right here. And then these are kind of my pre-masters I did for it. These aren't going to be the names of the tracks. I kind of always name them like dog shit until I release a track. But yeah, let's just kind of get into it. Kind of want to do this one. This one I've been really liking a lot. So let's just go right into it already. So yeah, basically, if I'm going to run a master, so I already kind of did a pre-master on this. I kept it super dynamic and stuff. I'll let you listen to it really quick. Let me get back into this song.
Gotta pick myself up, I can't lay it down. Every day's another step to a breakdown. Better say it now, I'm brave into the same cloud. How could they ever trust me again? I guess I can reach out, depends. The deeper the distance, the better the friends. How could you ever steal from me, then claim that you are ride or die? Yeah. See me style out when I'm falling
Pretty
ground.
loud.
How to make a name when every day feels the same. That's the world now. We ball out. See the same drug we plucking from the same.
So what we're gonna want to do first, if I'm gonna remaster this, is I could grab the mix, but I had to transfer a lot of stuff over from my laptop, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just work with what we got. I'm gonna go down 4 dB. Just want some headroom. I usually shoot for around this area. I don't have a set number. It's just kind of know that's how my hardware works. It loves it around this area. Plus, I want headroom to build up to it, basically. I might even go a little lower, to be honest. Let's go like 5.3. Yeah, good solid. 6 is kind of a good, I guess, shooting goal, but like I said, I don't go for a certain number. And then what you do here is you go out line 3 and 4. And then this is very important. You might have saw me already do it, but unlink it from your master bus chain or any chain that's in here. Think of this as like a little plug-in cord for your mixer. I have a 70s mixer that's just set up just like that, where you have to like chain each mixer link into itself in order if you want connectability or adding more EQs across the mixer. But basically, I send it out through 3 and 4. I already have my interface set up. I believe it's 15 gain. Usually matches it perfectly on the Apollo interfaces. Let me just pull up my damn fucking camera right here. And then basically, yeah, so I got my hardware. So it's going out. Let me explain this one more time. Out 3 and 4 into right here, basically. So I'll play it right here. You won't hear anything. That's a good sign because you don't want to have a bad feedback loop. what you do from there, since I'm going out, basically 3 and 4 here, I'm going to go out 3 and 4 there. Now I'm going to send it back in 1 and 2 up here, and in order to get your signal path back, you're just going to select with OBS. Alright, 1 and 2. Yes. So, matching. I mean, it might be like half a dB higher. Turn off that. That's better. I had a low pass going. That looks about identical. I don't care if it's half a dB off. I'm not gonna get all technical with that shit. So basically, I'm gonna reset my EQ. So I got basically it's all set up in the way it should be. Just nothing going through it. This is just gonna be my coloring EQ, and then I got my G compressor right here. So basically, you enact it. You can hear it adds a little bit of saturation already. It's like very subtle. And then have fun with it basically. Alright, so this is the part where I'm going to mute my mic so I can hear over my speakers, because I don't trust these headphones when I'm mastering. So if you don't hear me talking for a second, that's why. I'm just going to be going through it. Alright, so, oh shit, that mic gain, crazy. Let's turn that down a little bit. Alright, so basically, gain matching right here. Show it so you guys can see it. So I need a gain match. So yeah, with it on, you can hear it. It's basically really gluing that mix together. I kind of like to have my shit. Let's see if you can see it. Let me get close. So I like having my attack really slow. That release at 0.8, always fire. Ratio always at 4.1 or 3 or 5. And then I kind of like my high pass filter around there or one notch over. And then if you can notice, I got it kind of hitting towards the 4. But I'm doing that for glue purposes, like without it, super spread out, you know? And as soon as I enact it, you can hear it kind of gluing together. It's kind of like, this thing's fire. But you can tell I'm a little louder now, so we want to gain stage that. So all I'm doing in gain staging wise is just seeing what I'm hitting at. See if it sounds worse, see if it sounds different enough, basically. And then what I like to do sometimes, since I know after gain staging if it sounds good, I don't know, I don't really like pushing my limiter that hard, so I'll usually do a little gain like increase on the analog gear, because it's just I don't know, I find it a lot easier to like push a little bit harder through my gear and then put just like an MB and a limiter on there, and then I'm like pretty much golden for the most part. Maybe add a little like saturation or clipper, but usually I kind of like doing my whole chain more in the box now. I used to do it all digitally, but now, I mean, digitally, and kind of ran it through like, I used to actually do a lot of hardware mastering in my SP. Not gonna lie, it doesn't sound the cleanest, but if you're going for a vibe, it works really well. I'll kind of do some more of that later in some of my other streams. It's kind of it's interesting because this is my clean compressor. That's gonna be more of a Wolf compressor that's built into those SPs, so you can get a really cool pumping effect with that. Basically, the loudest elements will make everything else auto duck underneath it. So if, like, for instance, if you have like a super loud kick, and then you put like the vocals right below that, and then the instrumental slightly below that, and the kick is overpowering everything, you're gonna get this cool ass pump with that shit. A lot of people don't like pump. I love pump. But the thing is, when in a mastering phase, it doesn't really work the best. I kind of like using that for a mixing kind of more lately, especially. But now, ever since I've kind of upgraded my setup, I kind of like having this do all the heavy lifting now. I do some clean compression, do some clean lifting on the EQs. Then if I need like, well, it's not really like clean lifting, it's more like saturation lifting with these guys. It adds some nice color, basically. It's hard to make color on digital. I've kind of just realized that the last year, it's like, I might as well buy some analog. Honestly, it's an investment that will last you like a good 20 years, to be honest. Like, this shit will not go out of date. Plugins like to go out of date all the fucking time, or they like to pay you, have a subscription service, and it's like, if you have 6 years of the subscription service, you could have probably bought the glue compressor with that same amount of money, and you have a better product. So I mean, That's why I'm against subscription services, personally. Sorry to rant for a second, but they're kind of dumb. Not gonna lie. I mean, like, why the fuck would I pay for something like to rent? Like, it's like, bro, I don't know. You guys, I don't know. We got to a point like where we all stopped, like people in my generation kind of stopped pirating and they're more buying shit now. And as soon as we started buying shit, you guys are offering subscription services, and it's like, dude, I'm finally able to buy this. I don't want to pay you for the rest of my life to use something that you could have pirated before. I'm not an advocate for pirating, but you know what I mean. Where at the same time you could buy a better piece of gear and then get like a 20 times better result from that. Sorry to ran over, but let me get back to what I was doing. Analog lifting, yes. So So, bring it to -3, so I'm not doing that much lifting on my limiter. I mean, you could always use 3 limiters, but fuck that. See them dynamics. Oh, look at that. That's one thing analog does too. It doesn't keep it all straight. I know that's a limiter on there, but having a little dynamicness is always nice. You always seem to change when they hit a wall. 26 to age, swear I've seen it all. Things to prove me wrong, so then again, I put it in a song, and that's why I don't give a fuck about you ride or die, yeah. All alone and I'm feeling fine. Have I grown when I've seen the lies, yeah. Hello, is the phone sound? When you call confused, when you need, when you know where your heart at. I need to slow down, man. I need to slow down. I need to slow down, man. I need to slow down. Change when they hit a wall. 26 age, swear I've seen it all. Get rid of that. All right, so now we got our track right here. And this is what I was kind of talking about, where I don't have to let's go in my master chain. I don't want to clip it that much. I know I mixed that bass pretty well, so I'm not going to really do much to that either. I mean, though it's not really a bass, it's just a kick, but you know what I mean. Here I'm just going to go throw on a Pro L for right now. I'm also going to mute myself because I hate mastering with headphones on. So let's do this.
I can't lay down. Every day's another step to a breakdown. Better say it now, I'm braving to the same cloud. How could they ever trust me again? I guess I could reach out, depends. The deeper the distance, the better the friends. How could you ever steal from me, then claim that you are ride or die? Yeah. See me style out when I'm falling ground. How to make your name when every day feels the same. That's the world now. We ballin' out. See the same dirt, we plucking from the same drain. So long to the underpaid. Gonna add another to the portfolio. Now, to my size for today, ay, yeah. People always seem to change when they hit a wall. 26 at age, I swear I've seen it all. Life again, it seems to prove you wrong. So then again, I put in a song, yeah, hit it apart. We find a lot, so that's why I don't give a fuck about you right or die, yeah. All alone and I'm feeling fine. How much have I grown when I've seen the lies, yeah. Hit me up on the low now. Say hello as the phone sound. When you call confused, when you say you need, when you know where your heart at. Slow down, slow down. People always seem to change when they hit a wall. 26 at age, I swear I've seen it all. Life again, it seems to prove you wrong. So then again, I put in the song, yeah. Hey, yeah. People always seem to change when they hit a wall. 26 at age, I swear I've seen it all. Life again, it seems to prove you wrong. So then again, I put in a song, yeah, hit it apart. We find a lot, so that's why I don't give a fuck about you right or die, yeah. All alone and I'm feeling fine. How much have I grown when I've seen the light? Hey, yeah. People always seem to change when they hit a wall. 26 at age, I swear I've seen it all. Life again, it seems to prove you wrong. So then again, I put in a song, yeah, hit it apart. We find a lot, so that's why I don't give a fuck about. Hey, yeah. People always seem to change when they hit a wall. 26 at age, I swear I've seen it all. Life again, it seems to prove you wrong. So then again, I put in a song, yeah, hit it apart. We find a lot, so that's why I don't give a fuck about you right or die, yeah. All alone and I'm feeling fine. How much have I grown when I've seen the lies, yeah. Hit me up on the low now. Say hello as the phone sound. When you call confused, when you say you need, when you know where your heart at. Slow down, hey, yeah. People always seem to change when they hit.
So I don't believe in the negative 14 fucking myth. I don't know, it tricks you. One good thing to remember, I've been doing a lot of research on this shit too. Best way I've been doing it, honestly, is you'll go to Spotify and you can go into your settings right here. And then what you can do is there's a streaming quality section right here. Normalize volume, set to the same volume level for all songs and podcasts. Turn that shit off. Just turn it off. Basically, what it does is it doesn't auto compress everything for you when you're listening back. So you can go listen to your favorite artists, and basically I would rerun it back in through ground cable. I don't have that anymore because I have a different thing I use. I use more of my the HD RAM now. This thing has a cool metering thing right here that's basically mastering metering. It shows me that most songs are hitting usually in this first yellow. Loud songs are hitting the second yellow. And I basically now, I kind of mastered that now. I find that works honestly the best. All my clients that I've been doing it for, they fucking love it basically. But yeah, I don't believe in the negative 14 thing because if you can see, my shit was hitting above negative 14, which is fine.
Hey, yeah. People always seem to change when they hit a wall.
It's like around 9. Here, let's do short term.
Hey, yeah.
So see how it's kind of 13, 11 in short term. So as that kick hits 10. So yeah, the thing is, if you master to negative 14 being your highest peak right here, basically it's gonna add a gain to your master. honestly, I don't like Spotify's game, to be honest. What I've learned too and heard from other people is you'd rather be turned down than turned up. So basically, if I'm hitting louder and all my peaks are hitting above -14, it's just going to bring my peaks to -14 on that loudness thing. And that also counts for all the like middle parts of my tracks. So like all the middle parts of my like the mid range to the high range, they're also going to be above -14, or honestly, they're hitting at -14. So basically, I'd rather have all my peaks and shit kind of bringing it down because everyone masters louder than -14. Everyone always has that fucking loudness thing on. So at the end of the day, I'd rather be turned down than turned up. Spotify's limiter sucks. Don't use Spotify's limiter. Don't pay for mastering either. Honestly, just learn how to do it yourself. To be honest, like AI mastering sucks ass, bro. Like honestly, I tried using that Dolby thing through DistroKid. Well, didn't try. I fucking experimented with it, and dude, fucking crap. Honestly, like it got rid of all my low end, and I'm like, dude, I spent all this time bringing it up with this guy. Like, why the fuck are you cuffing my master? Basically, it's like Dolby don't know what music sounds like. They know how to analyze music, but they don't have fucking ears at the end of the day. It's like, I don't care. Plus, I mean, I can do cool shit that an AI can't do. You can't really mimic analog. So, honestly, like, if you're gonna master, buy shit. Just learn it yourself. It's gonna be a lot cheaper in the long run, and then fucking just paying a monthly or $20 per track for a Dolby master or Lander. Don't even get me started with Lander. Lander's always just sucked ass. But rant over again. But as you can see, I mastered it kind of loud. I don't have it honestly limiting too hard. It is limiting pretty decent amount. Like 1.6, 1.8. I kind of like that. I don't like it being too squash. That's why I don't give a fuck about you riding out, all alone and I'm feeling fine. How much have I grown when I've seen the lies, Hit me up on the low now. Say hello as the phone sound. Cool, so now that's done. I'm going to render these out later so you guys don't have to sit through that. So now, let's go to my next track. Let's just start pumping them out since I kind of been talking a lot, ranting a lot, all that jazz, you know. So I got... Let's do my weird tracks. I definitely want the intro in there because I haven't added them yet. It looks like I don't have the intro right here, but I do have it in here. There it is. And then we just throw it down here because I kind of want to tie them together now. I had them in 2 separate tracks, but screw that. I'm not doing that. I want to do some cool fade-in thing. And I'll show you what I mean. So we got our intro track, and that goes into Def New Vibe. Boom. And then what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to do a little fade trick like this. Let's go like that. Let's try that out. I got to listen to it though. Let's just put this all into Hard Work Rec 22. Do that. Now throw it in. Oh. Gotta add some fucking space in there. Cool. First roll through. of stuff. Do a compare and after. I know it's louder. And then just click this handy ass button. Hell yeah. So now we got that all set up. Definitely handled the distortion parts a lot better through that. Definitely. Now we just go here and we just If you guys don't know this plugin, 2Tape or 2Tape 7, it's by Air Windows. He's a genius. But honestly, he's a fucking genius. It's a free plugin. It basically he recreated the Studer tapes, mastering tapes for free, and they sound a lot better than like UA's Studer tape, because that thing sounds like shit. And you gotta pay like $400 for that. But honestly, this thing sounds 20 times better, and it's free. Honestly, it's like why wouldn't I get this, basically? But yeah, no, this thing adds super nice, just nice color. I might need to gain stage it a little bit more. Oh no, I got it. It's really bringing up that mid a little bit, which this EQ kind of slacks a little bit with. I mean, I did bring it up a little bit on at around 2K, probably 2.5K, and then this frequency I brought down around like a little 5K, 0.5K, and then this one I brought up. I did a little cut at 40 hertz, but brought it up at 50, so you have more of a bump. This low pass filter is kind of honestly fire. I used to not like it when I first got this because I didn't really know how to use this thing, but you want to kind of gain stage it. But what I really like about it is my ability to do a smiley curve, which is low end, high end, and then when I can come back later, I can always add some a little bit more saturation on my master bus, or 2-bus if you want to be technical with it. But yeah, basically add that there, and then let's just add a little bit of compression again. I don't like to go too hard on the compression in the mastering phase. Oh, let's turn this input in because we're getting feedback. We don't want that in our master. It adds a little nice color, but we're not doing that because I won't render to it. It'll just kind of confuse me. All right, so gotta hear that low end. I can't hear it on my headphones. One second. I don't like to connect my multi-band. I used to with this shit. Connect every single thing. But honestly, what I've been doing lately is just kind of treating the areas that need to be treated. Honestly, like I find that my masters sound like crap if I'm over compressing every little fucking band. I like to keep shit open, you know, have life to it, you know. This one like has more low end, but this one makes the low end pop, and I'm controlling that snare so it's not ear rapey. A lot better. And then from there, basically I just taming the dynamics before I start squashing them. And a good limiter trick I learned, especially Pro L, because these aren't really like 400 milliseconds. They're all kind of algorithmic based. As you can tell, it's highly program dependent. So there's an exact. It literally more punchier. You have to listen to these. Don't set it like a normal limiter. So I've learned basically what to do is with your attack, just listen to the first hit of it. Think of it as like when your kick's hitting or your notes. Just think of like the starting note, like the attack of the note is what you're taming here. So like once I hear that nice pop, I know it's usually a good spot. This is my favorite knob on this. What I learned here is you want to just listen to the end notes. So like as soon as you hear that open up, you're doing something. Oversampling or look ahead. I kind of like to. It's normally like there, but I kind of like adding just around it's all dependent. I just kind of go a little bit past it so it can handle my oversampling when I pump it to 32. And then this trick right here is cool because I was at 4.7, but basically you can gain it until, see how that's too much. Is a good trick I learned. Basically, once you hear it going down in volume, it's limiting too much. See how it's the same level. 4/7's safe. Even 7, I guess, is safe. When you get to 8, it's starting to drop. But I don't like to go that hard. So just trying to even 5. And then for my output, go a little bit under 0. You can also mess with this if you want. You can see I'm still technically 0.1 over. I usually been keeping this on lately. I heard a lot of people say, I don't like that thing, but just a safeguard at the end of the day. But once you like a preset you like, click copy, and then you start kind of going through each one. And then what I like to do is, you gotta hear it on speakers though. This will lie to you. You make my Alright, so that track's done. I'm going to do one more for the stream. Basically, my phone's about to die, so you might lose this picture for a second, but I'm just going to do one more track. But yeah, it's kind of how I've been mastering lately. It's been kind of fun. I've been really enjoying it a lot lately. This one I'm going to also end with vibe because it's the same vibe. This one's kind of more the ending track of the album, but it definitely has like that same kind of niceness to it, you know. I'll let you listen to it. So this one's super cool. I'm not going to get really in what I did, but actually I will. Fuck it. Same sample. So what I did here, this part, is basically this part. What you do is you split it. You gotta extract stems from sample. And what you do from that is I'll split it all up. So what I did for this loop is I split it up. I played it in my SP, chopped that shit up, and then basically I AI stem split that part. I was reversing the vocals when I was chopping it, so then I unreversed the vocals during the reversed part right here. And then same sample, but this is me flipping in a different way here. So I'll just basically, after explain it, here it lets you listen to it. Probably one of my best sample manipulation tracks I've ever made. I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but it kind of blew my mind what you can do now. Route that in. Cool. -6. I like how I eyeballed that. Alright, let's run it through my gear. And let's just leave it. Let's see what it sounds like, you know? Fuck it. That's always a good trick. reset this shit. Yeah, sometimes that glue compressor's a little hard to fine tune in, but once you get it down, it sounds really good. Won't be surprised if I do this again. You can hear that ducking from that bolt. That's what I was talking about earlier. The angel. Boom. All right, cool. Cool. So now that's set. Yeah. So that's kind of been how I've been mastering stuff on this lately. Thanks for sticking around and stuff. I appreciate you guys a lot. Stay tuned for some more music coming out soon. I'm gonna also do some more live streaming soon too. I had to just pump through a couple of projects really quick and shit. But basically, oh shit. Yeah. That's kind of like my rundown. I'm gonna play a quick master actually. This is from my homie Andon. He basically is about to drop some shit. I've been doing some mastering for him and stuff, but honestly, kind of liking the way it turned out. Like for instance, Don't Get Me Started. It's pretty good. But also, feel free to hit me up for mastering work too. Honestly. But
You want to smoke with Lil Donnie? I'm tearing them out like the motherfucking cork. We used to trap at the fucking apartments. I had a baddie, so don't get me started. Couple me over, I'm drunk as a fuck. Now they telling me Donnie was fucking retarded. I'm up the Julio, fuck the Bacardi. Bella and bitches, she all on my body. Ayy, 2 times for the shit show, 3 times for the motherfucking people. 5 times get still for the kid flow. Bend all of the rules when I can't fall. I've been a dog and I'm needing a bone. Niggas be tweaking, so don't hit my phone. You niggas speaking, Lil Donnie be strong. I do you evil, I love doing wrong. He wanna smoke like a man like a bomb. Go to his funeral, bumping my song. Feel like a music 'cause my money long.
yep, and then that's just basically that. Wanted to show you a little bit of that before I headed out. But yeah, honestly, if you guys need master work, hit me up. My email and shit should be on my page. If not, it's definitely on my social medias and stuff. Feel free to give a like and a follow on that. Appreciate all your guys' support. Hope you guys have a great night and day, whatever the way you want to see it. You guys have a good one.